All right, guys, I got to do this quickly or my voice turns into a chipmunk. For problem number 13, or what I could do, the longer that I talk, I just have to lower my voice to offset. Problem number 13, it says, describe the incidence of mumps in the United States from 1984 to 2004. From 1984 to 1985, there was no change in the incidence. So just based on what they're telling me, I know that I'm going to do a graph, and we're going to compare the mumps, right? We're going to compare the mumps to time, right? So I'm just going to draw, let's do this. So my x-axis will be time. And this is the number of mumps, incidence of mumps. And this is 0, right? So it says, let me reread that. It says that this starts in 1984. So let me change the size of this bad boy. And it says the number of mumps, there's no change. And I'm reading ahead. It looks like they'd go by 100,000. So we're gonna do our scaling at 100,000. So, and this represents 1984. Okay, so that's 0. They said there was no change in the incidence of mumps, staying at about 100,000 people. So I'm going to label this as 1. I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 4. I'm going to do 5. I'm going to do 6 and 7. Okay, and so from 1984, I'm kind of scanning ahead. It goes all the way to 2004, so that it goes to 20, right? So way over here is 20, which is 2004, right? 20 years after. So about halfway through that is 10. Halfway through that is 5. Halfway through this is 15. And let me move these closer to the grid. Okay. And it says for the first year, so this would be like 1, 2, so we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think you guys know how to count. 19, 20. All right, so for the first year, it just stays at 100,000. Okay. Then it goes on to say then there's a spike of incidence of mumps, which reaches a peak at 5.5 cases per 100,000 in 1987. So 87 is 3 years, so it's about 5.5 at 3. So I'm going to draw a line from here to here. And so let's label some of these. So this point here is 1, 1 per 100,000, and I should put per. Well, you can't really read that. So these are the number of cases per 100,000. This one here is going to be 3, comma, well, let me move that out of the way. 3, comma, 5.5. So that's where it tends to peak at. Then it says, over the next year, there was a sharp decline from the number of months to about 2 cases per 100,000. So way down here, let me move this out of the way. We'll say 1, comma, 1. So 1 year later, which is at 4, it goes down to about 2,000. So this point is 4, comma, 2. And we just connect the dot. And that's in 1988. 1988 is 4 years later than 1984. Then from 1988 to 99, there's a small increase to 2.5. So right here, we'll make a big dot. That's going to be 5, comma, 2.5. Then it says, this was followed by a gradual decline to reach a minimum of 0.1 cases in 1999. So in 1999, so this is 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, which was 15 years later, 0.1. So that'd be about here, right? And so we're going to go, I'm going to skip past that. And so that is 15, comma, 0.1. And then it says, for the next 5 years, there was no change in incidence. So right here, there's no change, which means the slope is 0. So that would be 20, comma, 0.1. And so they just want you to sketch the graph. Okay?